How are- Welcome again to another Yala Radio program. Today we have an interview with our friend Ali. How how are you, Ali, today?
I'm fine.
Would you like to explain us something about you? What's your name? Where are you coming from? How was?
Yes, I will explain as I can.
Okay. So, mm, we can start with another subject today. I'm gonna ask you for how was the, where are you come from and everything. But first of all, what do you think about the radio?
No, but radio really is too much contemptible, and everyone is like it because there in this radio you will express about your feeling here and about the reasons which space you, and this maybe the world will listen to us.
Okay. Um, what the your partners, your brothers things when we make the radio Tactile Kubrick?
Really, they are too much happy when you came there, and they need that every day that to be there. And even they're asking if you make it absent, this will come today or not or something like that. Because there's many people even they like to talk, but most of them that they don't speak English. That's why sometimes they're wearing that.
Yeah, but that's a little bit curious because sometimes we want to make the program in Arabic, even in Arabic, but they are a little bit shy, isn't it?
Yes, because some of them also you can say they are same, and some of them they are worrying maybe this will give us a problem or something like that. That's why they are not all shared sometimes.
Yeah, but the good thing about the radio is that we can talk and it's completely anonymous. We don't see the face, and even sometimes we don't show the real name. So it's a good way to talk, I think.
Yes, for me it is very good way. Even if you have something that important you want to say, you can say, and the world will listen to you. For if you get out in the road that nobody can listen to you, but in the radio most of the people they will listen to you. That's why for me it's too much important.
What would you like to listen on the radio?
Now my important music that is a song of the Mahmoud Abdelaziz.
So Mahmoud Abdelaziz always. Sudan is the god of Sudan. Wh-
The one also is called Hussein. Yes.
I think at the end of the interview we're gonna put some music of Isail. We're gonna find it later, inshallah. Cause we remember we're making the program from Euphemia Info Point. It's a place with info point, and that means they give to the people some information about Ventimiglia, about the service you can find here, and also they provide the legal service on Monday and Friday. It comes a legal operator here who well explains people a little bit how are they procedure and everything. And also we make a little bit of clothes distribution. What do you think about this info point?
Really, it's too great, and everyone will be like us alike because it's too much important. And I hope that to be. I hope that to be. It's too much great, I say, and everyone will be like us alike because too much important. As it is important to me, it is important to the world. Yes, I hope that to be.
I'm agree. I'm completely agree with that. Yeah, cause here I don't know, it's a place to find everybody, no? Everybody at the beginning, everybody's fighting for the internet. That's true.
Yes, everyone will fight him because they need really to speak with their family, and there are some people they have friends. They need also to speak with them, for they don't know about the way and anything. They need to searching about the way, and most of them that they need to speak with their family for they live, and their family they are still worrying for him that he arrive or still something like that. Because most of the people sometimes they die in the sea. That's why when the net is came, all they're going that to be around in the net.
So it's a vital part of the communication. Uh, can I ask you, when you are on internet, you talk with who?
Really, me when I enter in internet that I'm speaking with my brother in order to tell me how is my father is fine or something new there because I miss my family. That's pretty much. That's why from first time that I will call my brother to give me the news and how is my father and my sister.
Okay. Where are they?
Now they are in Sudan there.
In Sudan? Well, in which city? Khartoum, Darfur.
No, they are in Darfur.
Everybody here is from Darfur, huh?
There's a most of the people they are from Darfur. The capital that is just bring the people which they are from the village, and the village, the big village that is Darfur and Jebel Nuba, and there's another around the city also. But that's why the most of the people they say we are from Darfur.
Okay, so it's like all around the city. Okay.
Much big. For me, that I decided that maybe Darfur is too much bigger than the capital.
Too much bigger, sorry, Dan?
Yes, it's too much bigger than capital.
Than the capital. Okay. So, what can you explain to us about Darfur?
Okay, about the Darfur, there really, if I say that to explain to you all, maybe for 3 or 5, 6, I cannot complete all about Darfur because it's too much long. Yeah, it's too much long.
How? So let's make it a little bit little. How was your neighborhood?
In Darfur there or here. In Darfur really it was too much difficult, but we faces it. Yes, and until we decide to come here, and now we are here because we seeing ourselves we are still too much back as like the people which they are in from us by education, by develop everything. Now we are coming to be like the people here to be equality.
So why did you decide to move from Darfur to here?
Really, I was there in the work. When I bought that, there I found myself in the work. Even I have my bigger brother, he's dead also in the work there. And I lose my mother also. That's why I feel there like something is alive, but it's not alive. And that's why I decide to go to feel that myself as I'm alive and to be in place safe and in place that the country have human right. That's why I decide to come here.
I'm so sorry, Ali. War it's always a difficult thing. You know how long it's been for in Sudan for how many years?
Work.
The war. Yeah.
Really, the work is started there in 2003. There is a militia. They became with the gun. Even they surprise us one by one. Suddenly, we find them. They all have guns. They was just like people seller. They bring in the milk in the village in order to change by some food because they don't use that to plant. Suddenly, we find them that they have all carrying the guns and they say that we are the police. And the reason of this illegal that is coming from the president because he propelled them that by guns. That why it became settled to us. There is no one propelled them. Just is came all from the president. He give them this all this gun and all that to make no one that to come there, and he will be the ruler for the country. If there is anything that new, he will be known. That was why they surprise us, and they carrying the gun. They don't know anything about the rule. They just like they doing something crazy. You can say killing the people, and they don't know that this from where will take, or they are not educated. They say just kill like the animal, and they don't care about this, and no one will be caring about this. Even we don't have a police there, and therefore there. We asking why we are looking like the park of the Sudan. Even we became like it's not believing that we are the park of the Sudan. That's why they surprise us and they being killing, and the killing is being more. That's why we decide to get from here. Even our family they prepare us by somehow money in order to get in your country. Then they say that you have to go and make your future and be attention for yourself. Now we are here, but our heart is back there, and we are worrying for our family, for their life, for they save our life. That's why we are worrying about them.
Okay, so um, you came from Darfur, you said, and you crossed the. How many countries did you cross to arrive to Italy?
I cross two countries, Egypt and the Libya.
So you go through Egypt and then Libya. How it was in Egypt first and in Libya second?
I enter in the Egypt. I was searching for the work to just working, and I was really to be like that to be there, but I never found someone that to help me. That way I decided to go in Libya. When I enter in Libya, really I feel like I'm making something is very difficult to be, because the same life which we was live there, living there in Sudan. Also, it is work. Even sometimes, if you go in the shop, that you must think to see maybe there someone will come back to you, attack you, or something like that. That's why the life there was too much difficult. Then I decided also to get from there because I cannot be there. That's why I came to Italy. From Italy here also I asking for that I'm like that to go to France, and they tell me that you have to make the fingers. I make the fingers because I like that to follow the rule, and I cannot be like unjust. That's why I do as they say. And now I trying that to go in France, but it's been also is difficult. I don't mean that Italy have something bad, because I don't know about the Italian thing. That's why I cannot say Italy is bad. But I like that to be in France, and everyone have something that he love it, and that's why I decided to go in France.
Why everybody is so interested in France? Why what is the difference between Italy and France for you?
Really, in Italy here, there is just somehow I asked it in the office there. I want to go in France, and they tell me if you like that to go in France, you can go, but we cannot stop you. They never give me any advice. That in that time, I feel that they will not care about me. That's why I say that I have to go if they say that something like this. From that time, I started to go in France. But when I enter in Italy, that I was like to be here. But you will see the people in front of you, what they say from them, that you will learn. If they're right, if they stop you that don't go, they will give you advice. That means they like you to be here. But they never say to me anything. That's why I say that I will go there.
Uh, what did you thought about Europe, about Italy or France or the UK before you crossed the sea?
Really, about the Europe, I was just like that to be here because I believe in that Europe have the human right, and you will find that you are safe, your life is safe in the Europe. That why I decided that to come here. Even my family, that they push me to come here because they like me to be in the life safe and to find the human right to be educated. That's why I came here.
And once you arrive here, all the things you imagine from Sudan, what did you realize they were true here? You found another thing. How was Italy once you came here?
In Italy, really, I never found something wrong. Just I asked them, but they never give me the answer. When they never give me the answer, I feel that I cannot be here. Because if they give me the answer to like advise that you have to be here and we will help you by so and so and so, I can be here. But they say that if you like to go, you can go. That means they will not care about me. That's why I decided to go in France. uh, Also, I asked them. I don't have experience, and there's many people that I meet them, and I asked them. They have long time. There's someone have 10, and someone have 5, and there is another one have 3 years old. They have. I asked them. Now you have here all the paper and the document. How the life here, and they tell me really the life here, they will give you the favor, but after the favor you have to do something that to be to save yourself, like a job and something like that. I tell them that I don't have experience for a job because I am the ones who is living from living the first, and the person who lives in the first, that he cannot be have experience, just his experience that the plant. That mean I cannot be here because I don't have experience, and I need experience, but they cannot let me to be educated here to complete my education. They will let me here just to give me the favor, then they will let me to go out, and I cannot be also in the road without education, without experience. That means I will be looking for the people to give me, prepare me by food, by money, that I don't like. I like to be have experience. I want to be like them, like the world, as they caring about themselves. I want that one day to care about self, not to let the people to care about me. And I want to be education. Even my hope that to be a doctor, because in our country there in Sudan, in Darfur, we never have a doctor there, and many people they die because they don't have doctor in the village. If there someone is ill, in order to get you in place of the doctor, you will go sometimes by 2 days or 3 days, and sometimes the person who is ill, he will die in the road before he reaches in the doctor. That's why we don't have a doctor there. This is been my hope that to be a doctor, and I lose my little sister also because we don't have doctor near. That's been my hope to be doctor.
Inshallah. Um, have you talked about so you have talked with anybody in Italy about the procedures to demand the asylum here, but they don't they don't give you the answer, the correct answer, or the just a little bit of I don't know how to say it, a follow of you, no?
Yes, they never give me an answer. That's why I decided to go. If they give me answer that will help you to be have experience, the experience too much important. Because without experience, that if you give me the favor, wherever I will go, where I ask myself before to be here. If you give me the favor is not the experience. The favor does mean that to protect you and to this your names and your this called your passport. This mean that will protect you here and wherever you will go. But without experience, also you cannot do anything. You can be in the road like the people which are in the road. But I like that to be have experience. I don't want to be in the road. So they will help me that just to give me the favor. The favor cannot help me just to be in the house or something like that, because if I need that to be in the house, I must have job. Without job, I cannot have a house. And the job is need the person who have experience, but I don't have experience. I can be like the people which they have 10 years there on the road. How about my family? They send me here to be have experience and to save my life. And I need also to help my family. How can I help them? How can I tell them my situation? I am living in the road. This is too much difficult. I cannot tell them that. Even I will let them to be in Warren, because they are not sending me here to be illegal again. That's why.
So your family doesn't know the how is Ventimiglia, how are you living here?
No, they don't know that. Even I cannot tell them that I'm here in the Republic, because if I tell them that, they will be too much in the worry. I don't want to let them to be in worry. I tell them just I'm here too much happy, and I have nice house, and soon I will be educated man. I will be a doctor. I'm telling them that to be happy, but I cannot tell them that to be in worry.
Um, Now with that situation, if you know that somebody in Sudan, a friend, a family, somebody wants to come here to Italy, what would you say to him or to her?
Really, if I say for somebody that he need that to come in Italy here, that is the Italy is too much difficult, and the life is look like so and so. He can tell maybe my family and all, they would be no. That's why I cannot tell him, but I will tell him that how the life is there is being better or is it still. If he say is it still, I will tell him also to come there, because here the life also is too much better than there, because you will be safe, and to be safe, that's too much important to us. And maybe the guy which he asked me this question and he needed to come here, maybe he will have experience. If he have experience, he came here in Italy, he will do the job, and he can be able that to help his family and all. The life will be too much nice to him. But the guy like me, if I don't have experience, would be too much difficult to me.
Have you talked with somebody who has request the asylum here in Italy, and that maybe it's around Ventimiglia? For example, I don't know if you know Mamadou, or there is some people who have the asylum here in Italy. Have you talked with them to ask about how are the conditions here in Italy?
Yes, I asked them how about the condition, but they say really our condition now, we are the important thing that we are in the safe life, and we don't have jobs. Sometimes we going to do somehow seller by shop, and some of them they buy in the prices, because they need that to do job by themselves. They don't want to be, but they are also sleeping in the road. In the Raburuj also, there are some people there also. They are living with us, and they tell us the same reason. That's why I never like this way. That's why I decided to go. For I see that question, nobody give me the answer there. I feel now as I'm right that to go.
Okay. There is something else you want to say, you want to talk on the radio right now? We have 5 minutes more before you go to internet. And even if you want, we continue later, but I don't know. Something you want to talk about more?
Yes, I want to say that I hope that one day to Italian people that to listen for us what we want to do. We are not came to be illegal. We before there was illegal, but we are not came here to be illegal. There's something bad that no one can be hope that to be in the to be illegal. We came here just that we need that to be in different places, and the people have different aims that they must allow us to go in France. Even in France, there is not all the people they are going to stay in the France there. because I have information also there is a people in France there under the bridge, but they need also to go in another country. But it's not all the people that they like that to go in another country. For me, yes, I just like that to be in France because maybe I will find the life there is suitable, and if I found also the life there is look like the same like this life, I will be there because I will not do like something play. And I hope that one day to listen from them something, maybe that will let us to feel that they are care about us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my friend Ali. It's been a pleasure to have you here in the radio. I hope Friday you will be very lucky, and well, I hope I see you tomorrow, and thank you very much. Shukran.